Well, now that I've been live for half an hour and haven't done anything besides stress out, let's play a game.
Okay, the delay is around 7 seconds, but I guess it's doable.
Please let me know if there are any visual issues. Again.
It hasn't frozen yet, so that's good.
I
Landing site.
totally didn't read the thing about suffer Christmas.
Oh yeah, or suffer eternal Christmas.
That's pretty horrifying, actually. It's gonna change the audio volume a little bit here.
The mission here is very important. You can't fail.
I apparently can't turn the volume down any further. That's a little upsetting.
Ever tried installing Game Boy Advance ROMs on a phone? It's kind of...
Oh, that's what you meant by press up. They're doors.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to make it a lot more clear in the next version of the hack release, but that might...
I mean, there's that tooltip that tells me to, but it didn't appear until I came back in.
It won't appear because it's the start room. You have to go back for it to work.
Upsetting. Okay, so, what do I have? I've got shooty and power grip. This shoots far. Good. Good, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, those are... We discussed adding those in by default because power grip was... Actually, we didn't actually end up replacing it, did we?
So the house is Super Mario World. The foreground and background are Demon's Crest.
Yes.
Okay.
And this
spiders
area was made by Ink, with slight modifications by me and Glitch, but like that usually only involve like 3 blocks.
Okay, those spiders aren't super okay.
Google eyes.
Does that mean that there's a variety later that bursts off into spider particles?
Yes, but you'll only find them in one room actually.
Oh.
And they do a weird dance when you enter the room.
Spider dance? What is this, Undertale?
Yeah. Aw man, we need to get Undertale music into this hack now.
Oh no. Flying Koopa beetle shell thing.
Oh, okay, that does not look like a wall. Oh, it's also shootable.
And you can't go there yet.
I mean, I can.
I just love the delay.
I just can't get there.
It's like I know where you are before I actually see you there.
That's a fact of...
Yeah, that's just streaming in general, unfortunately.
What do you mean... No. No, I'm not doing that.
Not do. Oh, selling your soul? It's
Save
save
station.
station.
I know it's a save station. Is that just a joke?
Yeah, that's just a joke. That doesn't do anything at all other than save your game.
Okay, well, I've already gone through the ordeal of getting my soul back once. I'm not doing it again.
Some people that I've seen stream have wondered if there's like an alternate ending if you don't use save stations at all. We didn't even think about that, to be honest.
We didn't even think about that at all. We just thought text joke is good and just kept it that way. We didn't think about any other outcome. The jump I hate because you have to catch it just right.
Fuck.
Well, we made it a lot simpler now than it used to
Made
be.
it one tile shorter.
Yeah, it used to be extremely tight. Like, you'd have to jump off the very edge and do a ledge grab onto the thing, and it was not fun.
Oh, yay.
And that was only fixed after you noticed the tiling error.
That too.
The tiling error involving the end of this not being entirely solid?
No, we had the beginning of the branch repeat itself.
A
For some
tree
reason.
branch was being
I see.
derpy.
Okay.
It's just bad graphics.
Channel orange ball.
Channel what?
Because morph ball's orange.
Ah, okay.
Maru Mari.
Good. Good, you did the thing. You did the thing.
What thing?
Well, what is the thing?
The thing wherein you have a thing behind the morph ball just by rolling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't go. Oh, I'm gonna stay quiet.
Yeah, I think I messed that up.
Oh, that's fine. There's like 4 different ways to get missiles at the beginning of the game.
Well, that kind of gave it away more than me.
Eh. It's not like me telling him where gravity suit is or something like that.
I found that by myself. I feel accomplished.
Oh, it's just... no. Okay.
Something does not fit here.
Oh. Alright. Hi! What do you mean I'm in your realm? You're on my stream. Also, who are you?
I think that's in-game. And by his realm, I think he means the fact that he made this part of the hack.
Made the hub area.
Oh, okay. The username would be in line with it being inging, I just don't actually... Inging. Here.
You can tell when Inging builds an area because there's specific points.
Inging, I loved your work in Metroid Prime 2.
For extra life.
Will I die for that joke, you mean, or...?
No, I think... Well, I mean, you will definitely die at least once while playing, because there's several points that a lot of people seem to die on.
Unless you're super good. Which, that is possible. People have done no death runs of this already.
Well, okay, like, JRP died on his first playthrough. It was a stupid death, but he did die.
You know, I would have never thought of putting anything back there.
Those two are voice chatting by checking the description below the Twitch stream itself and joining my Discord. Once you're there, I'll pull you into the stream room if you join general voice chat. Stream room is not... Oh my word, why? Okay, Mega Man X and really loud music.
Oh yes. And spiders, and secret at the bottom that's really easy to find.
Okay, hang on. I really need to do something about this volume. Except that the Game Boy Advance seems to think it's already at quarter volume.
Yeah, I have that problem myself.
Inging, I've given you the rule so you can... Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
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 It's like, how do you want to download this and I just canceled that out? Samsung Internet.
I don't believe this works the way I want it to. But let's find out, shall we?
What doesn't work the way you want it to?
Oh, good. It does work the way I want it to.
Metroid Zero Mission U. How'd you turn down the volume?
Windows volume mixer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That doesn't
useful
work
thing.
with me. I don't know why that happens. It doesn't work when I'm using my headphones or anything. It bugs the crap out of me because I can't fix it.
You know, Mega Man X blends surprisingly well here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Also, I think that's a fusion background, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
the
I think
stars.
I think that's Aliens DS background.
Oh.
Sorry, but that
Hello,
was pretty
Nodever
nice.
2 has joined the Fox Box.
Oh, hi,
This-
Inging. I can finally
this-
hear you.
That background looks awfully similar to Fusion's background. I am pretty sure that it's Fusion's background. I can go ahead and check.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Aliens DS background. I can also go check.
Look at us arguing over our own hack.
Yeah, don't God.
It's not arguing, it's debating.
I still haven't seen a follow notification from you guys.
Oh, well, I followed your normal stream.
I know you did.
I have to log in 1 second.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to pull an MST here, aren't I?
What do you mean by that?
Wall jump with my keyboard, because I fucking can't.
Oh, there's nothing up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. When?
Where I'm assuming you're
No,
trying to wall
sorry,
jump
no,
up.
not you. Captain Glitch. There you go. There's your notification. Sometimes takes a little bit to process. Welcome to the
Okay,
Fox
I'm
Box,
sending
Glitchy.
Thing
Yeah,
I
I think-
got the background from.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ing.
Yeah, I saw the thing that I got it from in the
It looks
other
very
Discord.
similar. It looks very
Yeah.
similar to the Fusion background for when you're on the main deck.
Yeah.
That's,
Just after I click the button, you got the notification, so...
yeah. It taking a while is something on Twitch's back end. I don't rightly know why it takes that long sometimes.
I'm going to have to try that Alien DS game sometime. It seems to be kind of Metroid related.
I've never seen it before. The sprite work looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Unlike
Hey,
These
Nathan,
spiders.
there's your follow notices also.
Boy, that took a while.
Shot block still there for the missile.
That took
Yeah,
a
he
very
has one
long
call there.
while to show up.
Hey, I found the map
well,
room.
keep in mind the delay too.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
7-second sound and video delay, but the follow notification took a really long while to come up.
Again, it's something in their back end, and also I'm using a separate website to actually do the notifier mechanism. It's fine. Perfectly fine. I don't know if I'm more worried about having a zone that's called Pumpkin or Hell. They're both distressing for different reasons.
To be fair, the hell isn't really there. It's
Yeah.
kind of false advertising.
Forest map data acquired.
Ooh, screw it.
I still call it hub, because we called it hub for the most of the development.
Yeah, we changed the name. I changed the name to Forest like 1 week before we released Hack.
Weren't we organized?
Still hub in my heart.
So,
It
why
is.
are there those shot blocks and then you can also just roll through here?
So that you can get the map really early.
Yeah, you can get the map as soon as you leave the house.
I guess that's a fair point, yeah.
But like in case you miss it, well, I guess you can't because you need missiles. But then again, you can get early missiles, so it all cancels out.
Okay, this
Also,
bother.
making that a bomb block is kind of problematic because it means that the player will allow a span on that when they enter the room again.
Eh. I think it's
I mean-
fine because it blocks the player from like coming here too early.
Well,
Then
but there's
getting
nothing to
slammed
do
bomb.
here.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Jeez, spoiling a blind playthrough. I don't know that there's nothing to do here.
Well, that's just my mistake. Not mapping it that well.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to really pay attention to that. I think there's a small tiling error on the door, but it's dependent
Yes,
on
there is.
the next time I find
Yeah.
an orange door.
Good job, 99.
To be fair, I'm not the one that made the door graphics.
Yeah, but if you had kept the door graphics like they should be, this won't be a problem.
Yeah, I know. We're so critical of everything.
Purple, yellow, green, and
And yellow.
yellow.
Yeah, there's just a slight difference in the door cap and the transition door.
Yeah, that's because when Zero Mission does its door transitions, it overlays a different door graphic.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
goes to the mansion
that's
first.
why-
I go somewhere else first.
Well, I think it's
this is
because
the first time I've seen someone go to the mansion first.
Is that a
yeah,
crumble
I
block?
kinda designed the hub so that you will go to the mansion by naturally, because the missile is really close to that, as well as the starting point is like there.
You already got bombs, didn't you?
Yeah.
You have to. You
You
can
have to
leave
go
the hub.
anyway.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for the camera in this room.
Oh
It's,
god, I hate it right now. Why
Yeah,
would you
it's,
do this to me?
It was the only way to get it to work. Like, this is the best I could get it to work.
Ugh. No.
I don't believe you.
I don't
If
believe
If you
you
want to
either.
fix it, go. Please prove me wrong. I would really like you to do that because the I don't know what to do to fix this.
You could have mentioned that before.
What the hell is this guy?
You playtested the hack, Ink.
Yeah, and I complained about your terrible scrolls.
Okay, I guess that's a super door.
Yes. I apologize if any random sounds come from my end. Apparently people are making loud noises in the hallways.
Hmm. Hmm.
To create a ROM
Oh
folder.
god. I just opened the room, it's complete mess. There's like way too many scrolls in this room.
I know. I messed the room up really badly.
I mean, that's not the thing, is that most of these are completely redundant.
Nothing on top of the house, 0 to 10.
We used to have something on top of the house, but to get the percentages to work correctly, we had to remove one item. And that's what had to go.
I think I removed the map error, didn't I?
See, MST, what's so hard about that? Though I suppose when you're in a heated room, tensions tend to be higher.
Yep.
Are you talking about diagonal jumping?
Yes.
That's not hard at all.
No, it's not. I'm also specifically referencing a thing that happened like 2 friggin' weeks ago. Hello.
Ooh, I know where he's headed.
Okay,
Worm's
now we're
dead.
going to
No ghost. Ghost away.
Oh, hold charge without grabbing the items. Cool feature we added.
Oh, hey, it's Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
This feature already added. You could get it as a tweak from Biospark.
Whoops. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake.
Oh yeah.
I've made a terrible mistake.
You went to a place.
I went to a
a place
digital
that you
recreation
cannot,
of hell.
that you only really need to complete half of,
Yeah.
because for some reason.
Spoiler warning.
Boiling blood.
Okay, now it's in the rooms channel.
The first few rooms that I built.
I mean, hell is really pretty area in my opinion. Also nicely populated with enemies.
Are those boos wearing Koopa shells? What are these things?
Spiny cells.
Spiny
Yeah.
shells. Sorry.
Me, since
They
I was
replaced the
going,
owls.
Since I was going slow, me and one of both worked on this area. I was
Yeah.
originally supposed to build this.
And shadow side hoppers. I'm gonna call that.
Cyber side hoppers.
Is my stuff too hidden?
Cybe hopper.
If he doesn't
Side
find
hopper.
it, that's... Well, he seems to have found it, so...
Yes, he found it. A lot of people couldn't find the energy tank, so that one is well hidden.
Which
Yeah,
energy
it
tank?
seems
I haven't gotten the energy tank yet.
Yeah, there's one energy tank in Hell and one in Mansion that are both, like, extremely hidden. And people seem to always get stuck at one of those when going for 100%.
Are there multiple items in any screen with a dot?
No,
Yeah.
because that screws up the dots.
Thank you.
Yeah, the way the map tiles work is that when you get an item, it goes to the next
Oh!
map tile.
Okay,
in the
hi,
graphics.
it's you guys. You awful things. Also, there's crumble blocks, apparently. Good on me not falling in there.
This is one of the rooms that one of built.
Yeah, I built most of the rooms on this side.
Hey, I found a map room.
I gave you a big schematic of just color-coded areas for which to build.
Yeah. Yes. It was a quite interesting way of making
Digital
an area.
hell.
This is
And
one of
more
the
screw
bigger
attack
areas.
blocks. That's got to be some kind of like warp zone.
This is the second biggest area behind Mansion.
You know, you need to stop finding those screw attack blocks in the map rooms, because that's not supposed to be till end game, man.
Well, it would be even more surprising if you didn't force the screw attack on players at like last second. Or was that glitch? I think it was you.
No, I put the screw attack.
Yeah, why did you do that? It doesn't really add anything. I mean,
We can change it back to being completely optional.
Aha!
I mean, because you have complained to me that SARS
What the
Metroid
hell are
SARS being
these?
forced.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just technical problems. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, let one of explain that one to you because this wasn't something that I did.
What are these blocks?
Oh, so essentially because this is a digital recreation of Hell, there are some quote-unquote, I guess, corrupted areas. I don't really know how to
Well,
explain this
the
away.
problem is that 99 couldn't map correctly. He couldn't make nice-looking textures and map tiles for
Ing,
corrupted
feel,
areas.
feel free to make better graphics then.
Yeah,
'cause
you made really laggy once.
Hey, I rushed this because this was made like 3 days. These tiles were made 3 days
It
before
must be
the
on my end because the
contest.
video is hiccuping a little bit.
I don't see it doing
I am
that.
dropping 0 frames.
So it's definitely on my end. Oh, here's something I never went back for.
Well, don't spoil stuff.
Okay, that was a little rough. What?
I'm not sure why you didn't just make the wall things the same thing
It
as
was
just
a-
the roof.
Little trivia about this area that was going to be speed booster, but the next room didn't reflect it because
What is this?
one of
Yeah.
built it with lava.
I mean, I think that the walls should be made same stuff as the ceiling because it's really difficult to bomb those up blocks.
Ah,
You have to
okay,
be
more screw
pretty
attack. Got
precise.
it. Ah, there's a guy in the door. Shit. Well, I've been thrown through the door. Why do they have googly eyes? What's wrong with you people?
Because they're spooked. That's why you get fear from them, because they are fearful. Or fearing.
Wait. I get fear from them? I don't have to wait 17 years? Let me
Oh,
kill more
God.
of them.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for fear.
I'm not the only one that thought of that. Wow.
What?
The
What's the
fear
joke?
thing.
Okay, so that's a speed
Somebody
booster
needs to
thing,
explain me some
definitely.
things. The
Oh,
only fear
there
I
are.
can think of it is a FPS series. That was only good for the first game and the expansion packs.
Oh, good. More full mage. Thanks, Drew.
More ball mazes in this hack are brought to you by one of 99.
That's because I won't be so kind. I would instead have lots of enemies in a larger scale maze.
Okay, so that's a falling out point.
Countless numbers of crumble floors brought to you by Inging.
Okay.
There's slow crumble blocks,
Right,
those are
that's-
nice, those are good.
Just a hallway. Just a hallway.
Yep.
And no tricks.
The most scariest thing... Wasn't that at one point glitched?
Uh-oh. Congratulations on implementing Final Fantasy XIII into a Metroid hack.
What do you mean?
The hallway.
Oh, the hallway. Well, that hallway does have a purpose for being empty.
Speed booster charge for the puzzle.
Yeah. Yep.
Have you noticed how that thing just clipped into the door? Did I ever check my clip data for this room?
I don't think anything really clipped into the door. The door was
Mine
open.
went through the top.
And speed
Yeah, because
booster
we
in
opened
here.
the door.
Yeah,
Why
that's
does,
natural.
why does that wall go into the floor tile?
That's
Yeah, ignore the speed booster blocks
ignore
there.
that goes nowhere. That's
That's-
one of messing
That's
with
me
stuff.
thinking that I fixed something like 5 times, and Glitch yelling at me like 20 times for it, and
God,
still
maybe
not
I should be
having
on the
fixed it.
judges panel or something.
That's a bit of a bug by 1 of 99.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That
bugs.
let's have that lead to the area in the next version.
Oh, okay, good. The spikes are actually spikes.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Make sure
that's
of
custom ASM by Biospark. Actually, he made
Classic
custom blocks.
Classic Metroid reference. I like it.
Yeah.
Am I gonna like to see in the next area or
Wait.
the next room?
The face
Except
I
I
tried to
don't.
make.
Were there no spikes in Zero Mission?
No,
Nope.
not in Fusion either.
Spikes were custom made by Biospark.
I never
Yes.
thought about that.
Well, that's because nobody liked spikes. So we remember
A
them.
red area full of spikes. Why does this sound familiar? This is hell. Oh no, I know where I am.
When you don't see the floor.
You might know, but you don't actually know. Or expect you might
the
know it.
door locks. So...
Yep.
Wireframe mecha.
I like
Lazy
how he's-
sprite artist
I-
mecha.
What?
Lazy sprite artist mecha.
Hey, that wasn't lazy. It actually took a long time to make that. It wasn't actually that easy because
I'm not actually the one that did it. I just put the boss in. I'm not the one who did the sprite.
I actually
Yeah.
made
Ian made
almost
it, right?
all of the. I think I made all of the enemy sprites in this hack, didn't I?
Okay, I may need to go a different direction.
Yeah. You
No, you
skipped-
can beat him. We did lower the amount of missiles he takes by a lot.
I noticed. I
There's
noticed
two
you did.
directions you can go, and you skipped something major.
Stop telling
well,
me that.
Let's not spoil, but
Sorry.
the premise is that you can go any way you want to go
Yes,
if you
any of
feel
the.
as though you're a weekend or too weak for something.
Yeah. But the problem is that it goes really out of hand really quickly, and then the bosses just get really easy.
Yeah, it goes from each boss is extremely hard to each boss dies in like 3 hits.
No,
Oh,
no,
hey,
no.
Levy.
It goes from
The thing,
2 of
how,
3
how this
processes.
area was built when I mapped it, it's essentially in 2 totally different halves.
And the other half you can completely ignore
I can't
well-
actually get out of here, can I?
because Nathan
No, you
forgot
have
to
to,
actually
you have to beat Mecha.
Oh boy.
I said the other one, the wrong one. The one
Oh
with
yeah,
bad
one
things.
of locked you in, and that was actually my idea.
You need to just suck it up.
Alright, well, I'll have to live with my mistakes.
That was my idea to lock the person in. I forgot I implemented that.
Ah, fuck me.
I mean, if you had one super missile tank, you would have beaten this thing already.
How I played it, I didn't have a super missile until after I beat him.
Well, that's because I always go to the one area to get the super missiles really early.
I assume.
You know what? You do know what.
Wireframe comes crawling back again. I don't don't know why I didn't change the music for this room. I'm kind of upset I forgot to.
We should add more boss music when we make the bosses actually challenging and noteworthy.
Well,
When
we're
we
gonna work
lower
on it.
how good super missiles
I think
are.
that the last boss is the only one that hits any noteworthiness.
I'm not gonna say
And
anything
maybe dead
past
when
this,
if you
but
are really bad.
I'm not gonna say anything past this, but me and one of are going to work on a collab thing.
And I'm going to have
What's
to
the point of announcing that if we're not announcing the hack?
I've played Zero Mission before.
We're gonna do a redesign collab.
Alright,
Oh
Nathan.
no, are you going to make a bad
Finally
hack?
We're finally attempting this
Nathan,
thing.
why do you even say anything when we say we're not going to talk about it yet at all? And then you go ahead
And
and
now
just
it's on a
Said, why not? We
live
just-
stream.
Okay, I'll just shut up then.
But well, if you're
Wait
going
a
to
minute,
make a
who added the
redesign, you should.
knockback to the who added the knockback to the spikes? I don't remember the spikes having a specific knockback.
Biceberg did that when he made the spike
Yeah,
code.
they do have the knockback. They have to have.
They push you away from the center of the tile, so that you can't get like stuck getting knocked back inside the whole time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm testing it that it seems that it usually knocks you to the right side of the room
I
when you
didn't remember them
land on
actually
top.
having knockback when he actually demonstrated it. Oh wait, man, that was the ASM update, wasn't it?
Oh, for fucking out loud.
I think that you have to.
Societies.
I think you have to do a morph into ball to dodge the claw attack.
No, you should just be able to jump up.
Yeah, but I think the morphine is more effective. I know that when I played Deep Freeze trying to overpresent that.
Does Morph Ball actually leave you safe?
I think it.
I don't think so.
I've
I think
literally never done that.
It's
I
like
think
that
Spore
crouching-
Spawn, if that's the case.
I think that crouching does dodge the Ridley claw attack if you are standing on the most leftmost possible point.
I may have placed
Hey,
that
Glitch.
Viola way too close.
Yeah, because I remember in Deep Freeze that did work.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I'm already trying not to die. I'm just bad at it.
I mean, most people play more Super Metroid than Zero Mission, so
We should have
causes
it.
a big
Okay,
bias.
so for context, I used to play Zero Mission on my SP so much that the right trigger has broken from me using missiles.
wow.
I did that
I-
too. Wow.
I have a particularly favorite memory from a summer camp that I went to, where I was so disinterested in like partying or properly socializing or whatever, that I stayed in my dorm with this student from France, French student from France, apparently combined into French inside my head just now. But I beat the game without looking at it.
Damn.
Like, I put tape over the screen of the SP and beat the game. I used to know this thing.
I should try that with Fusion one time.
That said, I've never known that the Morph Ball would keep you safe in here.
I still don't think it does.
You learned how to time Ridley?
Yeah,
I mean, Ridley's timing isn't that bad.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be. Especially if you have enough items. I mean, you get a free super missile anyway.
It's like Jur is trying to low percent him.
I'm not trying to. I got stuck in here.
Does it actually glitch? Huh.
I noticed we fixed the problem with it, is the game frozen?
I'm doing something in the menu real quick.
Okay.
One moment.
Yeah, I think that you should try crouching or morphine.
Alright.
Okay, ES File Explorer, extract.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh, did not sound good.
No, I just had a sudden sinking feeling.
Well, it's better than going to
To
the
the castle
big bad
first.
guy. No, the big bad guy. You know what? No, you know who. The one with 4 pumpkins in his back pocket.
Oh, yeah, that boss is hell. I did a low percent run, or at least I am in the middle of it, or a ROM hack, and that guy took me about like an hour and a half to beat on low percent. It was...
Well, thank me for at least making the room wider. As wide as it was in the original
What the
game.
hell do I do about the fireballs?
You have to... What I do is I wall jump on the wall, so like stay in between them. But you can't time it to not get hit by them when he shoots them at you.
I can't wall jump that well on this controller.
To be honest, the fireballs have such a confusing graphics. They look like you could shoot them. Because usually you can shoot boss fireballs in Metroid. But of course these particular fireballs are immune. Also, I didn't know that you actually can farm from acid boss before I
Metro
watched
is
it.
Zero Mission. I just love the renaming abilities of this.
What? Oh. Alright, well, unedited raw footage.
Yes.
I mean, you could have just started from the beginning. That isn't that long.
We know what you did. We saw what you did last night.
You did? Holy shit, it does! I never knew that.
I found that out when I played Deep Freeze, because it glitched and ever changed the Megarid's missile health. Because those things were very stupid. And I could never beat it at the lowest possible percent because of that. Because you couldn't farm from him.
Yeah. Glitch made him extremely hard.
Forgot about the stupid exclamation point.
Yeah, this also shows just how breaking the super missiles really are in this hack. By the way, 99, do you think it's a good idea that we change them into 3 missile damage?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea to do for the super missiles.
Yeah.
Because the way it is right now, getting super missiles essentially means all bosses are, like, obsolete in difficulty.
Well, that's why I named them the thing I did, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
Spooky mission works on my phone.
Well, I would be more surprised if it didn't.
Yeah.
Like that one si- like that
Frankly, a
one
little
super
surprised that
Metroid
you
hack
could
there
have
we
controls
played.
that work on your phone.
I
Touchscreen
played
controls
Fusion
are
on
not
a
hard to get
graphical calculator.
I've beaten Zero Mission on my phone. And Super Metroid.
The controls aren't hard to get used to.
That being said, they're not the best controls. They sometimes do get in the way.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
still want
you only need to crouch. That makes your hitboxes the same size as morphine, I think. Should have morphed there. This seems strangely familiar. As if I had seen this somewhere else. But instead of fire there was ice and there was full.
And it was just Glitch's hack.
Yes. We should make a super mod for a hack and call it the Ing mode because it will transmit the data from through the internet and then I will just play the hack for you. And it will connect to my phone, so it will wake me up if you are playing it at night for my position.
Oh, I thought Indie mode would have made all the blocks be crumble blocks.
No, that will be spikes and super acid.
Super acid. Is that the stuff in Torian?
Beta acid, the green acid.
The stuff in
Best
Torian.
kind of. Yeah. And in Sector 1.
Oh, fusion.
Like,
Sorry.
Yeah. It's in both Torian and Fusion. It's the same stuff, I think. But at least very similar because it's a green acid that damages the gravity suit. How many missiles is dead at now? The power plant dead.
I know he takes 3 super missiles, so I think
15 missiles.
at most 15 missiles.
Yeah. That's going to be painful. Trying to hit at least half of each missile. Yeah, that fireball time is really tough. I think that you should try some other tactics. By the way, we really have to change this area a bit so that people don't get stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even get stuck in my area.
It's an idea that I forgot and abandoned.
Well, if you had added some heat rooms, this wouldn't be as much of a problem. Because it's kind of surprising when I realized that there's really no reason to go to the left area of hell. Even if you
Well-
don't get the castle
Well,
stuff.
let's not spoil stuff.
Well, I try to be not spoiling.
But I would say there is a reason to go to the left side of hell.
Yeah, but it's not necessary. You can really easily go without.
Oh, well, no, it's not necessary. That's the point of it. You can completely...
Yeah, but completely, like, negates the idea of ever going to left side of hell because going to the castle is much more efficient and faster. I mean, you're doing more work for less reward. Unless you go down with the items, you also can get the left side. Though I do like it in a way that castle is both the most difficult area and at the same time the area that you wanna go in that first if you know what that you're doing.
I love how people just thought the save room was suggestive.
Save room? What?
The cell soul part of it.
Oh.
Well, I saw then I guessed it in my own zero mission hack. It's going to put the secret ending of this game insane.
Where's
Yes, yo.
2000 going, by the way?
Yeah, I already posted in Zerabit stream that is pretty much room completed now. I just have to think about the items. Maybe an item patch. And of course the targets have to be changed as well.
Did you fix the early Sector 1 breaking the game thing?
I think I did, if there ever was any problem.
How did I do that?
At least as much as I could. Yeah, I have to keep that in mind for the next fusion hacks. Future fusion hacks. That they should enforce the one specific navigation room rule. Because of course for some reason they thought that there was no reason to just have Adam talk the same way to every navigation room. Because that would make too much sense.
Well, don't forget that it's Nintendo that coded the game. Nintendo has a history of making bad code.
Actually, I'm thinking, would it be easy or difficult to make sure that every navigation room event is set by any navigation room? Because that would be really, really nice.
Not sure, really. I don't think it should be too hard.
Yeah.
You should make a save state where you get like Ridley half down.
No. It's bad enough that I've done one.
Just restart the hack, really. That would be faster.
I actually made a point to try and shoot the missiles he fired at me.
Yeah, well, he keeps doing... Oh god, that's not okay. There we go.
Yeah, the RNG you're getting is really trash.
Crouch is much easier. Really, you have to crouch because you get the clap attack
Okay.
every time.
What you don't seem
And
to
then
be
you-
grasping is I know what I have to do.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah, but he always starts with the claw attack. I know that much, or at least like 99% times. 99 of 1.
Yeah, 1 of
Yeah,
99
that was
and
a s-
now 99 of 1.
One of 99, because 1 of 100 is too little. I think that you
Touchscreen
also,
controls, I never forgot.
I think that you should also try morphing under the lasers. There's also a safe part under Ridley's hand.
Okay, I'm gonna do this
When he-
myself.
Oh wait, I realized something just now. Not only can you get here this early, you can get here with 10 missiles. Or 5. I think it's 10 or 5.
You have to have at least one missile tank to beat the game.
Yeah, and the one missile tank is the one that
God's sake,
burns the hell.
I finally beat normal Ridley on low percent.
Oh shit! Oh no! Fuck!
Were you close to beating him?
The missiles actually dropped something this time.
Yeah,
And then I died by the
you should
claw.
have used the source beam.
Perhaps we should change the missile drops to like almost always drop more missiles.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that at one point. I'm 100% sure I did that. I said that make Mecha Ridley drop always missiles.
Why? Mecha Ridley, what the hell?
This RNG
Oh,
is
Red is doing the-
terrible.
Yeah. Oh boy, he's just 3
Oh,
times
yeah,
or 4
this
times.
is a good point. You should utilize the tractor beam for drawing in items.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, don't go from the left side of the room as if you can help it. And try to morph as crouch as long as
Yeah, yeah.
possible. When you're
Same
not
here.
firing. Oh yeah, I know how you can dodge the
Can you
fireballs.
please stop? I'm glad
can
you're
dodge the
proud of your
fireballs by
hack, but
walking.
stop.
Ing, you're not helping him by constantly.
Ing, I'm gonna put you over here, and then when I'm done, you can come back in.
Well,
Ugh.
Truth be told, I was having the same problem as usual.
Yeah, Mecha is hard on at the beginning.
Just shot him to miss on that. Those two. This is where touch controls are not my friend. It seems cooping yourself in that corner is actually a good idea.
Yeah, it's the best idea. I just... Mecha Ridley, where the hell are you aiming? I mean, like, I'm not going to tell you to be better at this right now, but where are those lasers going?
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Welcome back, Inging.
Good work actually completing that.
Yeah, that's a hard boss.
I have a graphics glitch to report.
Yeah, we know about that. We didn't have enough time to fix it, unfortunately.
Actually,
To
I
be
was
honest-
asking about that at one point, I think.
To be honest,
Where is...
I asked
This-
about it too.
this gives me an idea. You know, it'd be kind of sweet to see for the end of this process.
What?
Just the core of him flickering back to
Exploding.
actual metal, and everything else kind of fades out because the hologram projector died.
Oh,
Kind of like Wily, kind of like the final boss of Mega Man 2, where like the hologram disappears.
that would be really cool. I don't know how we would do that, but that would be really cool.
Well, I mean, just
I think
make
it's
just
kind
make
of
the
ASM.
the final stages of this graphic, just make them entirely transparent.
I know how... Make the last palette invisible one.
Exactly.
Really?
But oh wait, there's a room behind that.
That's a nice room.
Real hell. Oh, good, good. It's been fake so far, and it's full of water.
It's the obligatory home mag reference.
Courtesy of me.
Fast pants.
That was 99's idea, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was tempted to change the text to be, I'd really like it if you'd stop talking right now. But I decided, let's not do that many memes here.
Ing, I'm sorry.
And actual spikes, so they kind of derped out in the animation.
Ing,
What?
I'm really sorry for yelling at you. I was.
I mean, I get that as sometimes as well.
I don't want to talk about how much I'm dying to just platforming.
Okay, by the way, don't die to that 2 spikes, because we're going to be really bad situation. By the way, just make a save state, please.
Do a safe state. Do a safe state.
I can get back to the save room. I'm fine.
A little bit
Famous
more
last
trivia.
words.
I'm very surprised at how well I was able to rip that tile set, by the way.
The aim to our tile set.
No, the red criteria.
Yeah, I
I
also
got-
did that. But
Oh,
I
that.
think I got literally everything from it.
yeah, you were doing nice with that. Much better than I did.
So, Ing, can I tell you something fun? Well,
What?
maybe a little less fun for you. There's a Twitch stream I follow, and their chat has a bot command in it that's !ing. Okay? This just makes the chatbot write the text, which is a upset noise that that one of the streamers makes. I just think it's particularly appropriate that it's ing. Okay, fine.
Ooh, he can do stuffs now.
Well, there's a lot of things you can do when you get Speed Booster.
Yes.
Except
it's kind of an.
despite it not being that useful.
It's
Yeah,
one of
because
the.
you don't really. I think the one thing you can do here is the only time you need to use Speed Booster. I think
No,
that's
it
it.
is a required
No.
item.
It is required, and also I did add a place to get an item for it in your area, Ing.
Does that
Yep.
make
But
me
still-
fall into the save room?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's because those tiles reform, and it would have been a trap if you could not.
That's horrifying.
I made that. I tried to replicate the Scream painting in that. It actually turned out pretty
So
nicely.
that's what it is. Scream, isn't it?
Okay, so they're using the power bomb slot on the HUD, but they're not actually usable. Got it.
And a prime reference right there.
Wait, is this a door? No, just looks like a door.
I put in that little prime reference with there was like a small there was a small chance that it might not have worked, so I'm really glad it did work.
What chance of it not working was there?
Well, Glitch told me it might not work, and he said it had to be short, and I'm like, well, yes, it is short.
Oh, well, yeah, it does work, because, yeah. I thought you meant a chance it might not work now.
No. It's just like I'm more trivia about the development process, kind of like a little commentary when you get
Okay.
there. Kind of like what Valve does.
Piss! You're gonna make me choose.
Oh, he's gonna get mad when he gets to the end of this.
Oh yeah, just spoiler alert, you need super missiles to get that item.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were really
Aww.
mean for some reason.
That's beautiful. You son of a bitch.
There's nothing more classic than having an item opened by the same item.
Fuck me.
Okay, well, now I've returned to being calm. Now that
Mecha's down.
Paula
You've
Ridley.
essentially defeated the hardest boss.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Well, if we're not counting escape sequence.
There's a boss in the escape sequence?
Oh, that's fun.
Hey,
It's like
nice
the pro
job.
to escape.
No, the boss before escape sequence.
Oh.
There's no
Oh.
bosses.
For some reason I like to use that one boss. It's also, I think, the second boss in my next Zero Mission project.
You can get everything in hell in one run, I'm just gonna tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes...
Except,
No, you can't. Not the screw
Yeah.
attack blocks item.
Well,
yeah.
well, except that. You can get
So
you
not everything.
can get almost everything in one run.
I have the exact same case, except the no you don't, bitch. These and other linguistic peeves. Apparently.
I think it's kind of funny how everybody, even us, kind of forgets that the tractor beam is even there. Because nobody
Yeah.
uses sharp spin.
This charge beam sucks in Zero Mission.
Yeah, because for some reason they thought that Fusion was too awesome.
Well, there was.
like-
Well, now we have an implementation purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, charge beam doesn't suck entirely. It boosts the base beam damage a little. For some reason.
It certainly is useful in specific fights.
You got the long beam. Now, not only does your beam shoot further, it also does more damage for no good reason.
1 point of damage, I think. I think each beam adds 1
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Each beam adds 1 point of damage.
Which is kind of funny when plasma beam is the only beam that's really useful because it does the frame
Thingy
stuff.
is gone.
I think
For
I
very
did
good
that.
reason.
Oh, good, good. I'm relaxed now.
Save room, yes. The first save room I put in.
The last one I go to in this area, apparently.
Oh wait, I realized Hellas all of the hard bosses. As in the next.
Ooh, wait, I recognize this set piece.
Thing actually do anything.
Trivia, there's nothing there. That was a failed attempt at something.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. It looks too suspicious to be real.
That's a piece I left in that was going to have something, but it caused graphical error, so
oh
I
good, heated
for
rooms!
it.
Oh boy. You motherfucker.
Yeah, there's
There's
heated
nothing
room.
worse than that.
Oh yeah, I wanna put that there.
Had it been so easy.
Just contemplating.
Trying to design the more
There's a
quality
Sova
sound.
there there's a Sova there that can try to rescue you.
Oh, the boos wearing spiny hats are the birds with bike helmets, right?
Correct.
Yes, holds.
Birds with bike helmets.
The
That's
an-
an awesome. The other stream I saw called them owls.
the anal flame propelled birds with bike helmets.
There was Rios. At least in Zero Mission.
You're noticing all the heated rooms.
Yeah.
Would have been kinda useful in the other boot, at least keeping people out of it.
Yeah, well, I do think we could expand like the ROM and add more rooms and stuff. Make the
Well,
areas a
yeah,
lot
the
bigger.
contest is over. We're just waiting for the judging's decision.
I mean,
Well,
we don't really even
Heated
need to
room,
wait
just gotta
for-
get through it faster. Hopefully. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe? That's a missile. That was a mistake.
Yeah, this. Oh, yeah, that room's heated too.
Only a missile.
I think
And
CRP died to that
done.
as well.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He speed boosted all the way to into the heated room without the proper suit.
And accidentally took a toe dip in the lava. So. Hey, wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, CRP actually died twice, I think, because he also died the next thing.
I don't want to count how many times I died.
We'll just say it's 5.
I'm upset there's nothing here.
Oh. I never thought to put anything in this room because it caused tile errors. Sprites like to use certain rows that you're not supposed to use.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I think both items and... No, well, it's only the text that overrides it, but the items use the text as well.
Okay, Discord's giving me sound, so I'm gonna use my iPad to go to Discord. Eh.
Is there any reason to the sequence of like corrupt blocks?
No, not really. Not usually.
It'd be
They're
nice.
usually grouped together.
Wait a minute. I saw that.
Saw what?
This missile.
You saw what JRP missed that first time.
Oh, that missile. Oh, kudos to JRP for somehow figuring out by chance that these couple of rooms are all the same room.
He was paying attention.
Yeah, he heard the door opening when he shot twice.
What? Oh. Oh. Interesting.
Hold on. Does it... How doesn't it show the save room message? If it's same room. Or is the save room the same room as
No, the save room is separate. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be, because otherwise it will show the message.
Yeah, every time you go through the door.
You know, there's always been one thing about Zero Mission that bothered me.
The fact that speed pusher doesn't really show when it starts to work.
No. Why doesn't Samus's gun do the thing that that Samus's pistol does of revealing things like a bomb would?
Because Samus's pistol is bomb pretty much for some reason.
Oh, hey, it's you.
I didn't know that this thing could be farmed from until I saw JRB doing it.
I had a fun time putting this one together. I had to get Glitch's help.
Oh,
I didn't
Jesus,
know
that
how to
hurts a lot
import
more than
stuff.
regular acid.
I had no idea of how to import. Oh yeah, it's acid data. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That hurts
Yeah,
a
one-
lot more than I remember doing.
Gravity does not protect you from the lava in that room.
One of changed that. I didn't change that. All I did was put acid worm in there.
Glitch did that, not me. I did absolutely nothing to that room.
Well, actually, he didn't put it in. I put it in. He helped me.
No, but the acid. The acid.
Oh, the acid tweaks. Yeah, he did that.
Oh, because you just said that I did it.
Well, yeah, I thought you changed it because you changed a lot of stuff with this area.
Not with the grade one though.
I actually made key attacks for this guy, but we ended up not using them because they were not that good.
I just did something that looked like it should have belonged in a demo. I think acid worm is originally the demo, isn't it?
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Uh-oh. Time to do a thing I've literally never done.
Could also use the long beam.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
forgot he did that! Cool.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Ah, no!
JRP did it. I actually didn't know that you could farm him before that. Which was very
Ugh.
was.
Punch in the face! You're not just gonna use long beam to
That
finish
was
them all?
nice.
Woo, suck it all in.
Absolutely nothing in the hall.
Yeah, that would have caused too much linking, and I didn't want to go through that. bad.
Well, it's
Bad.
true.
One of said he likes the item room palette. What do you think?
It's a
Yeah,
little
it's
bright.
nice.
It was supposed to reflect the hell and red and stuff.
This 99's Mick doing?
What am I doing at the moment?
I'm hearing some stuff in the background.
Could also be me.
No,
At
that
least
is
he's
me.
At least he wasn't doing what,
I was pushing buttons really loudly.
Not that slow, that's me, I do.
At least he's not doing what Bartek was doing that one time.
I'm trying to do a low percent run of this hack, and oh
Hey,
boy,
super missiles.
final boss is giving me trouble.
Now you can go
Oh,
get the
I-
other super missile, and you can go get another big thing.
I have some issues with how that worked.
Oh yeah, ground warp.
Hey, that's a 2K thing.
Really, I did not even
Wanna-
take that from 2K2K.
One of implemented that one.
Yeah, but it's a thing that happens in Sector 4 of 2K2K.
Interesting. I never played 2K2K yet, so
Yeah, because it's not finished yet.
yeah.
I think who was the first one who proposed the? I think it was Biospark who proposed the ground warp idea, wasn't it?
Hey, do you hear that? Oh, of course you don't. You've got the stream muted.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's how I put.
It's
I was
it's the
placing
acid.
the acid effect. When placing the heat effect, one of actually messed up the room's effect, and it was practically completely filled to the brim with lava.
Yes.
I just moved
quite-
it so it'd only be heat effect, and I forgot it's still like one tile higher than it should be.
It's curious that it doesn't actually do enough to change my health, but I do hear the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do enough damage somehow.
It's one tile higher than it actually should be. I should have placed it lower.
That's some very red juice.
There's a secret here that none of us will uncover for you.
Well, if you say there's a secret there, then like that's kind of spoiling the fact that there's a secret. The point of a
Secret is so that it's secret and that I didn't tell him where it was at all.
No,
it's
you're
not an
not
item
supposed-
though, right? Otherwise
No.
there'd be a
No.
dot.
Yeah, no, it's not an item. But Nathan, the point is that we don't tell anyone about the secret. That's the point
Even-
of like why it's so hidden.
Even I didn't know about the
By
secret.
the way,
You
why
stopped
did I put-
spoiling it.
Why did I put cracked tiles on the floor if there's lava on the floor anyway?
Meh.
Also, I noticed a tiling error.
Yeah, well, the hub is filled with tiny errors because the tile set wasn't that good.
Okay, well, let's go back and search for that secret when I'm not dying.
Now I realize. Did I? Oh no, I don't think that I.
I know I built this hallway, but oh, it's that one. Okay. I still don't know why. Why did you change the tiling of the small hill in the center of that room?
Which room?
The heated room that he's about to go into.
I don't remember changing the tile in there.
The bottom of the hill is no longer a regular slope. It's like 2 tiles and then a slope.
Oh, no, I still don't remember actually.
Like, he changed both sides. I mean, I can understand the first side, but I don't understand the other side.
By the way, can you guess what kind of chocolate I'm eating right now?
One that makes noise.
Dark chocolate because you're in game.
Yeah, 99 knows the stuff. This room doesn't have any enemies.
Nope.
I actually was gonna have enemies in the room, but I thought, never mind. There was gonna be a few sovas.
So there's some kind of secret in this room, huh?
Don't bother looking for it. You won't find it. Trust me.
I'm
Won't
looking for
find
it.
He's gonna be here for hours if he keeps trying to look for this.
Yeah, it's like it's not even marked anywhere. If you bomb blocks, it won't be marked because it's hidden behind like background 0 tiles.
But it's like it's a screen transition kind of thing, right?
Yes,
It is another room.
but you have to break a specific block with a specific item in it but it's unmarked. And like unless you know exactly where it is, you won't find it. It's not necessary to get 100% or anything, so
I want to know. I mean, I guess I can come back with... I assume gravity suit's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, that gravity suit does happen.
Yeah, because I forgot to change the name.
yeah.
You kinda need it for a part of the game anyway.
Well, you don't necessarily, or do you? Because I'm not sure if you can get enough energy tank for back. That.
Yeah, I'll, Oh, you have a secret room also. Does everyone have a secret room?
Well, no. Glitch's secret room is actually much easier to find.
Does everyone have a secret room?
No.
It's
No,
just
I
At least not to
didn't.
my knowledge, unless, you know, Ink has done something. His area.
Am I allowed to, Am I allowed to tool assist search?
I guess, because you won't find it any other way.
You said it's not marked at all, though, huh? So,
No.
like,
Correct.
layers,
If you bomb every
manipulation,
wall, it
also
won't
tell me.
expose itself.
F. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll look for it myself sometime.
Could have done that in the other room.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't know that there's something there, you won't even try it.
I don't know why you keep checking the save room.
well, because he doesn't know where it is.
I keep forgetting which direction this... the long way is. Wait, layer searching does help? Fuck me.
Hey, look, you found something that a good percentage of people didn't.
Even I
Yeah.
didn't.
The glitchy area?
Yep.
Hey, an energy tank.
Yep. I hid one energy tank in this area, and this is where I hid it.
Well,
I'm actually surprised a lot of people didn't find this one. I sorta marked it.
Well, I think because they tried the obvious once. After that, they gave up. Because, I mean, the vertical room can go on for
Man, if
forever.
only I'd had
right?
that for Ridley.
yeah, Mr. Ink saying that there's nothing useful on the left side of hell.
Well, since this isn't really useful, super missiles would be more useful.
You're
Yeah, it
saying
would have been
energy
useful
tank
to
isn't
not
useful?
die.
Well, because nothing can really hurt you if you kill them too fast for them to even realize what's happening.
I mean, I guess that's true, but energy tanks would still be good for anything, really.
Plus, there's also the fact that he isn't playing the hard mode, so there's not even the super difficult escape.
Yeah.
Oh, so hard. There is a hard mode and it changes things?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, hard mode doubles enemy damage and makes escape timer be like 1 minute less.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I
Whoops.
also changed the enemies in the hard mode for the escape room.
Yeah, they are pain in hard mode.
That's why you have to take the right route through the
Yes.
escape room.
If you don't use a special technique in the escape, you probably won't beat it in hard mode.
That's why I
Really?
have to change the room
That just happened.
so that thing won't happen in so that you can have.
Public
What's so
service
funny?
announcement. This is not AM2R,
What do you mean?
in which that wouldn't have fucked me over so much.
I don't know if I missed it.
There was an enemy in front of the super missile door, and it lost his last super missile.
There was an air hole, I think.
God, I can't beat the final boss on low percent.
Will it be easier if you had charge beam or not?
Well, the thing is, I'm doing low percent, and I have the maximum.
But I'm thinking about it.
Why don't you
I
just
have-
The
grind
charge
would-
beam was required, then it
If-
would be.
If I had charge beam, the final boss would be a piece of cake. But because I have limited missile amounts, I have to farm missiles off of him, and oh boy.
I'm wondering why he doesn't just grind the bees.
Because I'm searching for something else, and then I'll go back there.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the other super missile.
Yeah.
This room.
To beat this game on low percent, you have to skip space jumping. Just think about that.
You still need a super missile to get to the super missile.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, there's a safe station nearby.
Oh look, he sort of broke the wall. It's double layered. By the way, I was actually told to make that wall a little bit more obvious because it was
Yeah,
originally
by
just
me.
going to be rock.
Well, yeah, because the artifacts are required to beat the game, and we don't want to annoy people by having them have to backtrack all the way to, like, you know, the depths of hell just to go
still-
through one room.
I still made it noticeable.
No,
I-
it's noticeable now.
Personally, I would have used, like, the lava cracked brick.
The what?
Like, the lava cracked things.
There's only one tile available for that. I only made one.
Oh, and it's flat.
Yeah. It's specifically
Alright.
just the I was going to make steam that animates that comes out of them, but we ran out of time for that. I might put that in later versions, so that hell is more livelier. More, I don't know, more threatening, you could say.
I don't know
Oh,
why you're
wait.
trying to do it that way.
I saw a super missile block on my way down, and I thought I'd be able to go back up that way.
Yeah. I think I'll have to fix this puzzle here and make it a bit less annoying.
No, it's fine.
I mean, there's lots of blocks that don't even respawn, which is nice.
Yeah.
Unlike that one other room you did.
Okay, okay.
He's salty.
Well, that room is just busy work.
Nah. Ing and I make fun of each other's rooms quite often, from what I can tell.
It
hope-
hurts,
I
Ridley.
hope it's in good favor, Ing.
Well, unfortunately, one of the Ridleys is already dead.
One of the what?
One
You
of the
cut out
Ridleys
there.
has already died.
Well, that was just a computer program.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. Fuck.
Besides, he has come back from worse things. Like Otoram. And corruption.
Or Prime 3, where literally half of his body is disintegrated because it just stops existing.
Yeah. I don't like that ending at all. It's so stupid.
Yeah, Ridley is a particularly resilient monster.
You know, I was talking about the Corruption 3 ending where the patient just disappears. It's really
Yeah, I
stupid.
wish it would have been more of a like it slowly decays or something, which
Yeah,
would
because-
which would give time to make Ridley regenerate, I guess, or they
Yeah,
could
there's
say
also
just yeah, sorry.
Just
know-
just go on.
Here's something I kind of wish it had done. You know how the dried bodies in Super that the Metroids have treated sort of like fall apart.
Yeah,
Ridley's arm like petrifies and crumbles off a little bit, and he's just like, "Fuck!" Except the dragon equivalent of swearing.
yeah.
Just like,
Dude,
"Uh-oh,
that would've been-
gotta go." As
That would have
parts of
been a
him
cool
start
thing in
to
MSR.
crumble a
I
little.
mean, I assume we can spoil MSR now because it's been like 3 months, more than 3 months.
Ridley's an MSR? How dare you? No, it's fine.
Yeah, even the soundtracks like completely.
Ah, hi,
That's fine.
space pirates. Where are you coming from? Jesus Christ.
They come from castle. They went on holiday.
Nathan
Vacation.
wanted the room to be a callback to the plasma room in Super Metroid.
And a holographic Chozo statue.
Yep.
I think that the reason why space pirates are so aggressive is because the alarm is now continuously on.
What do you
Screw
mean
ups
this should
every-
only be used to clean furniture?
You'll see.
Because it's a risk of serious injury. Didn't you read it?
No, okay.
I mean, just try to point that thing at something and see if it comes out fine.
Oh, that would be brilliant to hide something behind there.
I never thought of doing that.
Yeah, hide something behind the Chozo statue. We should do that in later versions of the hack.
Space pirates are now easier to kill.
Yeah, because Plasma Beam just wrecks everything. On the plus side, because he has Plasma Beam, that one boss is not going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's going to be like a normal boss fight of him.
Okay.
I do like how we did make this open this hack, but still made it somewhat closed that people usually think that it's closed hack.
Mhm.
Also, I changed those heads into speed blocks because I just thought that it was really annoying that you couldn't speed push through them.
Yeah.
Is that something hidden on the left side in this falling segment?
No,
No.
No? Okay. Well, fine. Back up I go
There's just
then.
a ledge.
I
you
just
can
didn't
fall
want-
to.
That would be something nice for us to do later, though.
Okay. Back out of hell.
You get some different scenery for a change.
I didn't have a lot to work with.
Yeah, we can nice up hell later.
what's
Oh
that?
yes, you found one of the very secret rooms.
Ah, okay. So yeah, that's the secret room Glitch was talking about.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even that good because it doesn't tell what stuff we did.
Text provided by me.
Well, I mean, the basic rundown is Nathan did hell, I did mansion, Ing did
And I-
the other areas,
Yeah,
and then Glitch
the
did like
reason why-
a lot of the ASM.
which is also
And
the
this
reason
room.
why 3 of the areas are much smaller than the other 2. Because I was
Yeah.
conserving time.
I like
so
the
to make
music in
things
the area.
quick.
How did you find that so easily? Did you just like shine sparks all the way to the right?
I just have this peculiar intuition about where things are hidden. Or should be hidden.
Oh.
Next time you need good places to hide things, show me, like,
Alright.
an unitemed tile area, and it's just like,
And another the other secret is
so
much more well hidden.
I'm thinking of interruptions.
I mean, wow, did I seriously not come back for this fucking energy tank? What's wrong with me?
Oh yeah. A lot of people
yeah.
forget about that energy tank and then regret it heavily later.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you regretting it heavily.
Including... Well, no, actually JRP did come back for this, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did remember, like, when he was going to the mansion, and then just, oh wait, I did have.
Okay.
So I think he picked up the missile, and then he realized, oh wait, there's something. There used to be a bug here. It was a very nice bug, because it helped you to understand that you have to use South Beam to kill Cello Rios.
Except, you know, the
You
Rio
can
would not
diagonal
come out of
shine
you.
spark. How does your controller
Yeah, but that's
do
the
that?
point. It's like a safe version of
If you
the
hold
Cello
the
Rio.
diagonal aiming button, Nathan.
Yeah, you aim diagonally up.
Well, yeah, I have an Xbox controller that won't do that.
No, with the left trigger. Oh my god, what is this background doing?
So this
Oh.
is Ing's main area.
Okay, it's supposed to look like buildings in the background. Alright.
This is one Wario Land 4, I think. It was actually the only village background for KBA I found.
Oh, see,
So
this
do
is
what?
the Wario Land 4 stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Because someone else on JRP's stream kept insisting that the tiles I used in the mansion were apparently Wario Land tiles, and you
Yeah,
know,
that one-
as the person who ripped the tiles, I beg to differ.
Okay, alright, hang on. I really love these skull side hoppers.
You
Also,
didn't go
my bro.
inside the houses. You missed a lot of stuff.
I'll go back for it. Hi, Ben. Are you watching the stream from the bedroom?
Yeah, by the way, you really wanna go to that save.
Oh yeah, you do want to save.
Oh my
No,
dear
no,
Jesus, I
don't
do
go
want to
here,
save.
please. Yes,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
because you have plasma beam.
Okay,
We thought
backtracking to the safe room now.
We told you to go to the safe room, then you go to the opposite direction of the safe room.
No, it's fine.
There's
I mean,
a lot
it would
of
have been
lost
even funnier
context
if he
without,
had-
without visiting the houses.
I mean, it would have been even funnier if he somehow managed to get to the Cello Rio area of that room. Just to put salt in the wound.
Hey there, drunk armored man. Have you
He looks a bit dead to me.
have you gone and died to heaven recently, you fucker?
No, he's just drunk. That's actually what the great guy was also. He was drinking. He was actually Great's body. Like Great's.
That skull looks kind of bashed right there.
What do you mean hidden under beer? Not in this house, apparently.
No, there's nothing in the house. The house just gives you hints.
Oh, I see.
But it's also very useful if you get the map.
God, enough of your backseating, guys.
We don't want to be like JRP, do you? Getting stuck in castle just because he decided to skip the map.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, he
just
did
like...
get the map, but then he forgot it to get
Oh
it
yeah,
back.
he died and then... Yeah. Yeah, so JRP did die more than once.
Yeah, 3 times now.
Oh yeah,
Can't
do
be.
not click up when you're in the save room. There's a really weird glitch.
No,
Well,
it's
now
not
I
a
have
glitch,
to go
it's
see
an
it.
oversight.
Or a really weird oversight.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
No, it was that save room.
The room used to have a door, didn't it?
No, it used to have an elevator.
Yes, it used to have a door as well.
Well, yeah.
It was before we
no,
had
you
to
didn't.
press up.
No, you did not, Glitch.
Someone said,
Wow.
No, it must be you must have an old... When did you download the ROM? Or the IPS?
The day the hacks went up?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
It got fixed, like, past the deadline.
This is a thing of
you have
beauty.
to restart.
You'll just have to reset the game and load your save.
Can I also go down?
No,
No.
it's only up, because the
Yeah.
deep data works like that.
Okay. Kraid flooded his castle with beer. Sounds like my kind of person. I don't actually drink.
Yeah, Great is pretty much the Oktoberfest part of this game. Fuck. The village is actually remnant of the Oktoberfest, but they couldn't really make a good Oktoberfest, so it's just a village.
Alright. Wait a minute.
Did someone just fall over or something?
No, that's Ben in the background. Hi, Fran.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Who's on Discord with you?
Some of the developers of the hack that I'm playing.
Nice science park there.
I really like the trees and the leaves. Where'd you find those from? I forgot.
Demon's
I think it's from the
Crest.
Demon's Crest. At least the tiles that the trees are.
You seriously gonna try and charge a spark from there?
Well, it's not a bad idea.
Oh.
Damn it. Right. That platform's in my way. No, I was too soon.
I also like that you're the one person who actually found out about that.
I bomb jumped up there.
Whoops. Okay, did not put the input in correctly.
But yeah, I actually bomb jumped up there.
That's probably easier, but I kind of like the Shine Spark chains, to be honest.
Yeah, I also, because that's the proper way to do it.
Yeah, is that what some people were talking about with the Shine Spark they thought existed?
No, it's the demo one, the one where you
The
use.
demo one?
Yeah,
I guess we need to make that into an actual Shine Spark then.
yeah. I remember the room wasn't originally large enough for the science park. I think that glitch did add that.
No, I added it.
Okay,
There we go.
because I think about glitch was better speed booster than you.
Yeah, his speed booster solving is much more.
So
Elaborate.
now we enter the castle that is a creature of chaos. Oh shit! Those pirates are wrecking me. That's
They come from everywhere.
very bad.
It's kind of funny because the castle gets even worse when you beat Mega Ridley because the alarm goes off and the super duper pirates getting from the doors.
Yeah.
So I think that the
So
best.
is definitely hardest area.
Oh fuck! I just lost a little bit of time.
My tip would be to just turn around and shoot through the door you come in from every time you go into castle room to kill the first pirate.
Yeah. Especially with plasma beam, it should be less of a problem.
So they're coming from everywhere because I've already killed Mega Ridley.
Yes,
Yeah,
the alarm is
pretty much.
continuously on, like escape. We also had problems with trying to get the savings rooms working. Because they usually just disable when you get.
Oh yeah. Apparently Space Pirates have like a good, like, at least 6 different timers for different things.
Okay, I'm a little
And
upset
none of
about
them
that
work.
just now. Doink!
I mean, you could go through the front door.
For
You have super missiles.
I want that item. This is still zero mission. It's just been heavily hacked, Ben.
Oh wait, that one comment gives me an idea of glitch. This gave me an idea for the hard mode.
Don't
you only
you
get one
dare.
energy tank.
No, you get one energy tanks.
Oh.
Is there a save room shortly inside the castle? There is.
Yes, I can
Yeah,
do
there's
one
actually a lot
over
of save rooms inside the castle.
Okay.
because it's a really
Well,
difficult
I
area.
just have to not die.
Just run through that door with super missile and then take a run through it.
It's
I
not
designed
a,
this
it's not a
area that-
recharge save room, though, I know it. This is Harmony of Dissonance tile set, yes?
Yes, I think so. It was mun Castlevania anyway.
I've played a lot of games. Okay. Okay. Ah, lettuce leaves.
My trademark enemies in zero mission hacks at least.
Yeah.
You should really put some of those in an escape.
Oh boy.
D-
Wait
y-
till you get to escape then.
Oh, is it full of lettuce leaves?
Hey,
Headache.
come on now, 99. You could have been quiet. It was much funnier that way.
Do you know why I want them in an escape?
No.
Well, you are not playing the hard mode, so it's not as bad.
Because they're let us leave.
Haha.
They're the lower rank lettuce leaves.
Some weird tiling going on here.
Yeah, the bricks were a bit difficult to tile properly.
I suddenly get
Yep.
the impression I shouldn't have done that.
This is something big.
I mean, he will be back for it at some time, at some day. So I'm surprised that people really just glance over it, even though it's like as obvious as something
Did
possibly
I
be.
just notice? Oh, it climbed onto the other one. Okay.
Oh boy.
This
Okay.
room actually used to have spacebar at one point.
We actually made a lot of these brew rooms. They used to be extremely hard.
I mean, they still are.
They're a lot easier than they used to be. They used to require some pretty precise timing.
Oh, this is just the way out.
Yes. Or way in.
Do I correctly assume you don't expect me to go acid diving?
Well, you
Yeah,
could
no,
do
no
that.
no acid diving required.
No beer diving?
No beer diving, nope.
Samus is not that. Samus doesn't just have the liver for that.
You skipped something really important. I'll just say that.
I mean, but he will find it out. You don't have to worry about that, Nathan.
Oops. Well, I've effed up today.
Well, you still have the save. Besides, I did make nice.
No.
Yeah, I did make sure that you can get out at least in this room.
Yeah,
Quite
thank
often.
you.
Put out the room. the first room you were enter, you were pretty much screwed.
Oh. Gravity suit. Hi. Wait.
Yeah,
It's named gravity suit out there, but good armor in here.
because I forgot to name it properly.
It's rough, but I'm not judging. Hey,
You should have.
has it ever bothered anybody that you can't, even with plasma and wave, you can't shoot through Chozo statues?
No, not that much.
It just makes me wonder, like, what are they?
Because
that's what you mean. I don't
yeah,
know.
because they're like, I mean, it's because they're just enemy sprites or sprites in general.
No, I think he means in terms of like lore. Like,
Are they?
if the plasma beam and wave beam together are like so overpowered, what must Chozo statues be made out of?
Same stuff the bosses are made out of course.
Can you? I could have sworn you. Alright. I must be recalling incorrectly.
Well, we can check it very soon, if it's true or not.
That's not supposed to be possible. Hey,
What is
pesticide.
I think it's a plasmas that might be a big beam.
A bug injuring wave that can go through walls. Some bugs might require no ghost as well. Which is to say, our beam weaknesses are a little weird.
Yep.
No, Sozo didn't become space pirates. Space pirates have Sozo DNA in them from other brain. So I don't think it's that clear if or not they're avian in nature by naturally.
No?
Though other does seem to show that they are in fact bird-like.
Exhibitions?
Yes.
Yeah.
But even that's not really accurate, because they weren't native to the planet.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
so
mean, they could be.
there's
Maybe
a,
they were like.
there's a
bird
secret
creatures.
beneath the acid, or beneath the beer.
I would suppose that like they have bird-like ancestors, and they are able to have no feathers for some reason, and X could bring back those DNA traces.
What the hell is happening here?
You can grapple on that. There's special like clip that you can use to make blocks not power creepable that I used pretty lot in my other Zero Mission hack that I haven't released yet.
Are there other Zero Mission?
No, I have other Zero Mission hack on the work right of now, but I put it in hold for this
Is
hack.
this the secret?
Yeah, same. My hack
Yes.
is kaput for now because all hack takes so much time.
Yeah.
Hey, boss repellent.
I wonder if you can do as well as JRB did with old fat friend.
I'm not that old.
No,
No,
I was
not
talking
you.
about the other
I
one.
know you were. I'm just, I don't know, being a butt. I really enjoy the skull-headed pirates. That's quite creepy.
Also my work. Actually use the same skulls in the other sprite that other people did really like.
Yeah, but you won't see that for a while.
Yeah.
Not in this area, at least.
Unless if you find some
Wait a
neat
minute.
sequence breaks.
I recognize a section of that room.
That's just retextured Chozodia.
Yeah,
What?
I was really expecting the upward path where you destroy the bomb bridge. These... They must be for escape.
Yeah, they're for dodging the space pirates.
On
Yeah.
my way out.
I mean, at least you did get the pesticide, unlike JRP, who somehow just walked right over this whole area.
Yeah. JRP did say that he did rush through it because he wanted to make sure he would play all the hacks and didn't have enough time.
Also props for finding that right away, unlike some people.
Cough, cough, JRP.
Yeah, yeah, some other people as well.
I found this too.
Yeah, but some people did seem to have problems with it as well. At least momentarily.
Oh, these are the explodey spiders.
Yes.
So this is the one room you mentioned.
Yep.
They're
I changed
red.
out of the spiders here into exploding ones because they weren't used really anywhere else.
That's a lot of kegs.
I mean, is it enough?
Apparently not, considering there's a second room of them. Okay. Okay. You can't pull that on me.
We have to act surprised. Pull what? Pull what on you?
I can't figure out how to get in there yet. Also, the door just locked on me. Aha. Maybe not aha.
You completely skipped something you needed.
Well,
Stop!
Well, we
It's
won't,
fine if he skips it.
because he won't get anywhere without it.
Like Nathan, the hack's made in a way to where you he's not gonna
Yeah.
lock himself out of progression. Don't worry.
Yeah, because unlike
Oh.
you, we made sure that you can get the stuff like it's right on the path. Which I thought was how it was supposed to be done. But Nathan had his own vision, so to say. Which nothing wrong with, because it at least makes speed booster useful.
Oh,
Okay, why
I
are
need to
those...
get rid of those shot blocks there. That was from an
Yeah.
earlier thing. Oops.
That got me.
Is it
there.
that also why the room isn't same like 2x2 square anymore?
Yeah.
That was for the to make the fake out.
Yeah, there's nothing else in this room.
Hmm.
That's true.
Oh. Oh.
It's kinda interesting that we left this in but removed the Gridley's entrance screen.
Well, there was a reason to remove Ridley's.
Was it so that the thing would
Yeah.
work without Gravity Street?
No, it's... I'll explain it when he gets there, because, you know, if I say it now...
Is it because the Talset way gets graphical glitches also?
No, I'll explain it when he gets there.
Oh, now I got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'll explain it when he gets there.
Yeah, that was pretty nice by the way. It also means that I can't get out of the garage for the one certain thing. Well, great, he isn't really dead. He can just use Halloween magic to revive himself.
Okay, so that's the outcome of going the top route. Wait, I can just jump that one. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use the non-spring ball strats.
This used to be the place where you could get super missiles easily, but I decided against it because I thought it was too easy.
A lot of the stuff that you would consider easy is normal.
But that's because I think that dying in a platformer game is normal difficulty. Not being in any kind of real test of dying is really easy for a platformer.
If you're looking for items, from what I can tell of what you have on the map, you're only missing one more item here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure of that. No, 2 items.
2?
Yes. They are both in beer areas.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Hang on. Is that a scroll issue, or is there actually something over there on the bottom left? There's actually something over there on the bottom left. You've designed part of this room. There we go. Oh, it's full of lettuce leaves. Good.
Oh, is this the special lettuce leaf?
The golden one?
At least.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually didn't find this one.
Hey, somebody dropped his health. Oh, damn it.
Well, yes, because it can so easily kill you.
But that's the point.
That's the one missile I didn't find.
Alright, I will be back in a second.
Alright, so the other item I'm missing is also in a beer room?
It's also in their beer, but not in the cellar. Oh wait, you did get, I think it. Or did... You did get all of the items, I think.
You sure?
Because I didn't remember you getting the one under the safe room. On like, right, not down and left from the safe room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did get that one. So I think you did get everything you can get here.
Yay! Okay, that looked a little weird.
That's because of the doors work. They will otherwise spawn you at the same place.
It's like you automatically spawn at the bottom and go ahead and start going up again.
Yeah.
Is this fellow here for a reason?
No, just decoration.
Okay.
I think there was item at some point there, but I took it out.
I was wondering about that.
I think that at some point I wanted to have a tree house, like up from this. There was room up and there would be 3 house, but I took it out for some reason.
Oh, a tree house would have been cool.
Yeah, I think it was because I didn't have time, or at least I didn't think I have time. That's the reason why my areas are so small, because I wanted to have them get done as soon as possible.
Okay, well, wait a minute. I see that. How do I get there?
You just left.
Oh, I don't get there. It's just a weird tile.
99 left. I think it was automatic left leaving.
Just a weird
Just-
map tile.
Well, maybe a bit more. Or
Is there? Well, I won't ask that.
there would have
question.
been like one village room with text that wouldn't have been able to help you anymore. It's the door one. Also a new taleset. Oh,
It's just there's space between these two buildings.
yeah, because not all buildings are like right next to each other. There's nothing else.
Okay. Alright, where the crap am I going now? I can search for that thing in hell if I really want to.
Well, there's still area you haven't gone to. Or at least you haven't explored.
Yeah, pumpkin. Also,
99 estate.
also most of mansion.
Yeah. It is fitting that we are going to there when he's not here.
No, wrong door.
Oh yes, the shot block is there, still there. That's good. Is
Is
Nathan
that...
still here?
Hmm?
I was just wondering if Nathan was still here.
Oh,
I'm still
I
here.
think 99
Yeah.
must come back in.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome
Speaking
back.
of devil,
Alright, so back into the mansion.
Oh yeah, I forgot you went there in the first place.
yeah, I did as well. And I know now I do remember because there's the terrible scores to complain about.
Yes.
I mean, I just looked over at your scores and I was thinking, why is there so many overlapping mini scrolls? Just let me give you a tip. Make scrolls large, because small scrolls are really bothersome.
Yeah, I know. It's just that one room had really bad scrolls.
Well, there's the other room that has very rigid
Map
scrolls
room.
for some reason. I think I know why.
Oh,
It
holy
also-
crap. Mansion's very large.
Yes.
Yeah, but on the other side, a lot of the rooms are pretty uninteresting. This is the area I made, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that your trademark?
I guess so. No, I just wanted to have a big area, and I guess I kind of rushed it.
While I wanted to have a small area so that it would be done fast.
I will say the gray background in there. Excuse me. Yeah. The background inside the mansion is a little bright. Like
Alright,
maybe
yeah,
a darker gray would have been a little easier on my eyes, but I mean, then again, I have
That's
weird
true.
eyes.
I
so-
highlight on the bricks, I think. That's
That is a good point. I'll play around with those colors sometime.
I think I made that. I think I used just the bright. I think I used the same color that the wooden
Well,
trunks have.
that's the default color.
Why? Why are those there?
I'm not sure myself. Like 99ers that wanted to have really useless. More
Well,
fun
no,
launcher.
there's a reason. The room is symmetrical.
You know, I never noticed that.
The left side of the room is exactly the same as the right side of the room.
Why did you make
If
that?
anything.
Which means there's something in this one.
Well, if you look at the map, you might notice.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, there's not something in this one. Oh, there's something on the platform below it.
Which is kind of clever.
I can't
I mean,
place.
at least you have
I cannot
pesticide, so you
place
can
this
just
music.
check everything.
Yeah, there's one item later in the mansion that if you don't have the wave beam, it is annoying to figure out.
Morph Ball Maze.
No. Even better. Screen scrolls that block you from seeing it if you shoot it normally. But if you try to go up to the place, you can't shoot it from the side you're on. But if you know it's there, then I assume those are the... Well, I'll mention it when you get there.
This area also has one of my favorite
I
moments.
like this room.
You what?
I really like this room.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like there's gonna
Oh,
be a
you-
boss ambush in it, but I like it.
Oh, well, get ready for the next room.
It's an ing.
What is that
Thing.
icon
We
on
don't
the map?
need.
Oh god, it's a pumpkin. Oh, fuckity shit. Hi, Bowser.
Well, let me tell you something. This is much easier than Sector 2 in 2K2K.
What do you have in
Oh.
Sector 2 of 2K2K?
Wait a minute.
Well, just ask from anyone who has seen anything about it.
Alright.
Has Split seen about anything
The
about
room
it?
you were
Yeah.
complimenting me on is very important to
I
this
just
puzzle.
figured that out.
Cool. I tried to make it, like, as obvious as possible because I didn't want people to get stuck here and be like, I don't know what to do. And then, because that takes out the enjoyment.
Wait, what? Maybe I don't understand.
Well, yeah. You did miss one detail,
Yeah.
I think.
You
should
messed one up.
probably check it again.
Oh. Haha, I'm stupid. How does this actually work?
There's multiple different rooms that have the same map coordinates.
You can do that?
Yes, really easily. In fact,
Interesting.
you could have all the rooms in the same map coordinate if you wanted to. And then you can have just rooms send you, doors send you wherever you want, like I did in 2K2K. By the way, this specific area, not room, has very good item you wanna get as soon as possible.
I can't help but notice the lack of obvious floor here. I don't like it.
The lack of what?
The lack of
Flaws, I
obvious floor. Oh, never mind. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Oh, what? Really? Damn it. Fine.
This hack gets much better the more about Metroid Zero Mission you know.
Yeah.
And other Metroids.
I guess that's one thing we should keep in mind for later hacks is that we should introduce zero mission concepts before using them. Because I guess this is kind of like a lot of those Super Metroid hacks that people complain about where it requires knowledge of tricks, or at least heavily suggests knowledge of tricks.
Yeah, well, I suppose.
You might want to save there when there's a save station.
Well, but it doesn't need because it's not that dangerous
Oh yeah,
area.
that's true.
It's not casual. There's not super
Fuck.
damaging enemies.
Okay, that's really quite frustrating, actually.
Yeah,
Fine, I'll save.
and somebody complained
bomb
about
jump
my
up there.
forest room.
I know I can bomb jump. I feel like that's silly.
You can bomb jump, but come on. Intended path
can
is
also-
best path.
Yes, speed boost up.
That stretch.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, Lars, Men and Ing stress because it's really important and feels good.
Let's try this again.
Alright, I've got an idea. I can't say if it's a good idea, but we'll try it out anyway.
Well, that's what ideas are for.
We shall try this.
My
It is
college
an
Wi-Fi
idea.
keeps like
I
disconnecting
will
me.
try these waffles.
It's so nice making that room so that you can't speed boost through this.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
kind of the
that was
intention.
my idea. Apparently it's not gonna work out.
Yeah, it's even more frustrating because there's like those slopes just there for taunting you that you could just speed boost and keep the source to the whole thing.
There, eat it. Hey, power bomb. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, sorry. Too loud. That was Bioburst Sparks doing.
What? Why is it immune to the beam?
Because it's like fusion enemies. You need to use the missiles to kill it.
Yeah.
You
Because, you
fell
know,
for
if-
it.
If you were to shoot it right away when entering the room, it kind of would have ruined the surprise.
I think that we should have made this power bomb even more difficult to get. Like have it so that you see it power bomb before you get it for a long time.
Dude,
Like
that's
you go-
yeah. We could do something like that when we improve the hack.
Yeah.
This room definitely could use a lot of improvement.
Okay, no, hang on. You know what you do? You take the bit where, like, Zero Mission teases you with that power bomb that the pirate picks up and carries away, and then when you
Oh.
finally track it down, it's one of those fuckos, and the actual power bomb is somewhere else.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
That would be
I
my
like how you
explanation
think.
for why it moves.
It's a reason why you can never catch up to that guy.
That guy's particularly interesting because he's not actually an enemy. If you use cheats to give yourself like plasma and wave while you're suitless, you can shoot at him and it doesn't impact him at all. He's just kind of a moving sprite.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you could damage him and then he used the power bomb against you. It was like the SAX power bomb, except that it one hit kills you.
Yeah, because you're suitless at that point.
Yeah.
I was kind.
Confused me so much, and I finally found out what it was.
Yeah, well, don't spoil.
Oh, I found it.
This seems like... Oh, it's not.
Got it.
I think it was going to be like hidden behind the minimap.
Oh, good, it's you. It's the reflector friend. Look, I'm missing my gun, apparently, according to you.
Except that there's one thing, he can't damage you to the reflective stuff.
Yeah, you can keep shooting him and it won't damage you.
Yeah,
And only beam hurts him.
because you didn't make him damage to beams, you can make him die to missiles as well. It's actually kind of funny. We made one boss not damageable by
What the-
missiles, instantly the most difficult boss of the hack. Conclusion, make every other boss not take any damage from missiles.
Give Ridley a lightning attack.
Yeah, the lightning attack is really nice for this boss. And you only really start to appreciate it when you fight him with more health. Though it's also really difficult to fight.
The best is when you fight him on low percent, where you don't have any spare energy tanks. You only have long beam, no charge beam.
For fuck's sake.
Well, imagine doing this with your old room this time, where there's 2 blocks less space.
I didn't realize you could set the health for each of the segments.
You can only set his complete health.
Yeah, we should probably lower his health.
I don't think
Because
so.
a lot of people seem to be encountering him before
don't
getting
do
past the
that.
beam. And then they get stuck on him for a long time.
Yeah, it's the big problem. We can't balance around plasma B and supers. It's just difficult. It's the one problem with the
Wait.
openness of this hack.
Web beam?
Don't use it for fetishes.
I
Because
appreciate
I
your
don't have
code
out those
glitch.
fetishes.
Oh, did it take a lot of code glitch? Well, still, if we could lower that like final phase health somehow.
Or make the lightning cat not as bad.
Yeah, if we made the lightning not as do less damage.
Wait, I didn't want to go that way. There are things I might have missed.
Nah, you got everything.
Oh, did I? There's an
Yeah.
upper part of the mansion, though. Oh, which
Yes.
I guess I had to circle around for anyway.
Yeah.
Which is nice, it's like 2 areas in one. Like hell as well. Which leaves the castle as the odd one out, with only one true route. Well, there's also the cellar and the top part, but it's not really separate areas.
Okay, so I go this way and then up to the upper right.
Then there's the pumpkin as like 4 real rooms.
That's
By the
a little
way, is that-
That's really conspicuous. This platform continues into the wall.
Oh. Well, I guess that's a tiling error.
Okay, is it? Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, is that one room, one door in the pumpkin still there?
Which door do you mean?
The last one.
The last door? I played that game. And then they went episodic and wanted $6 for each episode, and I stopped playing that game.
Hey, you were the one of the few guys who didn't get here before Webbeam, and so only could do this the proper way. But you might still screw up. I don't think so.
I didn't screw up.
Yeah. I do wonder if anyone actually screwed themselves up with that one.
What the hell? Oh, that must be a solid wall. That doesn't look like a solid wall again. Yep, sure is. Okay. I have a complaint about this. Sometimes these vertical columns are a background element. Sometimes they're a wall. They're the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least,
I'll fix that in the next version.
I mean, it's not even
I watched another stream where someone fell for that too.
it's not even that difficult because you can still make the stairs solid from the backside. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I also like how, for most people, one of the last items they get is the famous one. Or I'm not sure if it's that famous.
Why famous?
Well, at least it's the most well sold, second most well sold NES Metroid game ever made.
Are you talking about screw attack?
No, I'm talking about a different thing.
I think I should come back this way later. Ah! Conspicuous silent room.
Why is it silent, by
What?
the way, 99?
What am I forgetting about that takes up
This
a 3
I
by
think
2?
that I think that 99 forgot to add the
this
music.
this room doesn't have music. I originally intended it to just like spook people out.
Nathan?
I'm here.
Yes, and so is all of that mic noise.
The wire to my microphone got pulled around.
I remember spamming bombs here. I'm not sure if you can actually do anything at this point. Can you, by the way? 99? Or do you have to go from the other side?
You have to go from the other side.
So this is pretty much just a waste of time to go from this
Yes.
side.
Yeah, I am going to completely change this room later because this is terrible. I can't believe I made this. I'm disappointed in myself for having made this room.
Ah.
No, you must.
I'm going to make it only accessible from the clock tower side next time so that people don't waste their time trying to figure out and looking for a ton of stuff. Oh, well, I guess that's possible.
It's not inaccessible from this side.
Yeah,
Well, that
because
works, I guess.
good job, 99.
It is possible to get soft locked in this room, though. That is a thing that I also need to fix.
How? Could you tell me, please?
If you go from the clock tower side and don't have missiles, the crumble blocks lock you in, and you can only get out if you have missiles.
Wow.
So,
Maybe
like I said,
maybe it is
this-
inaccessible. Where's
No,
the...
no. It is no. That was one of the things that was supposed to be one way only. That missile block.
Yes.
Okay, then
Which
I'm
will be
missing...
kind of obvious. Because missile blocks in Morph Tunnels usually mean one way.
Oh, I see it. Right there. Duh.
I think you're the first person I've seen come in here with wave beam.
There we go.
So, exploit found. Cool.
Yeah, also there was no reason for that missile block to be there.
Okay, so coming in the bottom way, you can't possibly clear that one.
No, I don't think so.
There's also something up top. Is that a way out?
That's the way in from the clock tower side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely can't go up that way.
No, you can never beat Crumble. It's actually kind of funny, there's never any kind of item that actually allows you to beat Crumble. Even like the slow motion only makes it slower.
Alright. Oh, the missile blocks don't respawn. And some of the some of the weird ones don't respawn either.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
that
like I
aren't.
said, this room is going to be fixed.
I mean, it used to be worse. These
I'm gonna
houses-
completely block this room off from the mansion side and make it a clock tower room. Like, this room is going and I'm restarting completely from scratch.
Yeah, I can tell you. Every single one of those bomb blocks used to be a single bomb block.
Yes,
have to
until
bomb-
Glitch yelled at me and
You
I told him
motherfucker.
to cheat.
Okay, well, I'm happy with myself for being able to get that when you thought I couldn't.
Yeah, actually, you surprised me there. It's a good job.
You can also do that. Now I realize JP wasted his time. He could have just done this at Science Market.
Is that a tiling error or a secret?
That? Where?
There's a single brick that's out of alignment with the rest.
That's probably a styling error.
I don't see it anywhere.
Here,
Unless I'm blind.
I'll screen cap it and throw it in the Discord.
Alright.
As soon as I manage to get back up there.
I might just be blind or something.
I'm wondering, can you Science Park up?
You
The
see
one
that one brick?
large room.
That one brick to the left of me?
Oh, I see.
That is not an
Okay.
edge brick.
Oh, yeah, that is a tiling error. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's a good catch.
Yeah, this area is clearly rust.
I'm sorry that I have so many complaints. I just like...
No,
You
seriously,
guys-
I love it when people point out the flaws in what I made.
This is really quite entertaining and stuff. I'm just...
No,
I also like-
if people did not point out the flaws,
Attention to detail.
we wouldn't be able to make it better.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
also
lit-
like when people point out flaws in my hacks.
I'm a
I just
little...
listen to them.
I'm a little sad these gears aren't animated, but that's okay.
I think they could be, but it would take quite a few animated tiles.
I'm also
Well,
really
could
upset
they
that
be?
it's not just actual clock tower music in here. Like, there is a Castlevania, there are several Castlevania games for the Game Boy Advance already. Presumably you could have just music into music.
But you don't
Yeah, but
have
I really
samples for them. You have to use the...
Yeah, I already had this music written, and I really didn't feel like doing more music. Because it was such a hassle near the end of the hack.
Ooh, it's
Could
my,
also used literal clock tower music from Clock Tower, the video game for SNES.
that would have been really stupid. This is my favorite. This is my favorite background.
It is really nice.
It's so neat.
I do like how nicely these tiles got exported into PBA, even though they're PlayStation 1 game tiles.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Nest Jump.
Yeah, I named it that because I noticed that the high jump is pretty much the same height as NES Metroid jump is by default.
You actually measured the tiles?
No, I checked it because I have the regression of NES Droid in the works, at least in some degree.
Uh-huh.
So I did check how far
yeah,
some
you just-
jumps up there.
You're just redoing it with the super tiles.
Yes. Because super tiles are pretty much just the NES tiles in 16-bit. Which is something that Zero Mission didn't do.
I enjoy
They
the
ended up-
I enjoy the use of the Ripper bumpers.
Yeah, the rippers are the main gimmick for the clock tower. When I saw those, like, not really pipes, I'm not sure what they are actually.
You're doing a lot better
There
than
was some
me.
kind of scaffolding or something.
Yeah. When I saw those, I was like, ooh, I need to use rippers to bounce off of those.
Okay. Okay, so that's how I get to that room. But it is also how I've decided I'm going to get a thing in here. Ah, damn it.
That's always the first thing when you speed booster runs out, just at the moment you want to use it.
Yeah.
Boom-ba-doom, boing.
That's
I
just
kinda
the-
like how 99 added that one completely pointless hole in the floor and everybody just wants to get up.
Yeah.
I
Even
know
though you
I-
can just fall on the other side of the room.
I could have gone the other way, but I wanted to do that.
No, yeah, that's the whole fun of the hack. We added so many options to like just skip stuff.
What are you talking about? Sequence breaks aren't intended. Blah 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 blah. Tumblr.
Oh my god.
Well, there weren't for
Is that a thing that's repeated on Tumblr a lot? I've only ever heard certain people on MadCons say it.
It's not a thing that's repeated on Tumblr a lot. It's oh, I see what you mean about these being the main gimmick.
every single hall in this clock tower area is wrongly tiled. It's like one tile too far out.
Okay, Ying, I know.
Well, it was worse because they were all like behind Samus.
They used to be a lot worse, yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I just had to tell to you until you realized what was wrong.
Well, yeah, because
Like-
you weren't explaining it very well.
Like I have two separate versions of that die set, just so that the effect would work.
That's not gonna work. You need to be closer.
Well, this is still better than 2K2K's Rebirth droppers. Because those were really exact. And you have to wait for
No!
X to spawn.
Fuck! Trash hack.
Did you fall?
Yes.
Yeah, he fell.
Yeah, he does. I wonder if you can speed boost up.
Probably.
It's a bit wide.
Oh yeah, I definitely can, actually. Hang on.
Yeah, with those slopes.
Yeah.
Fucking anal flame-propelled birds with bike helmets that are been remapped to booze with shinies. You annoying pieces of shit.
It's a long name, but I guess it works.
I don't remember what they're called. I do remember a joke
Bolts.
from...
Bolts.
Okay,
I
I
remember
remember...
it because it's a kind of funny name.
I remember what they're called, but like, ingrained in my mind also is a name from a single joke in a webcomic years ago.
People also call them owls, which is pretty fitting name, I think. Oh
God
yeah,
damn it.
no, this doesn't mean that Ice Beam is optional.
Okay, there.
No, because you still need Ice Beam for Metroids.
Yeah, but you don't have to spoil it.
There are Metroids in this game? Why didn't anyone warn me?
Yeah, this could have been like Fusion. Or
Hey, Fusion has a Metroid in it.
Yeah,
but
you!
yeah, it does have.
But there's one at the end too, it has the Omega.
It also has the small Metroid as well.
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
like
Makes
what?
sense.
I like how
That-
Samus Redders made the
That floor worries me a whole lot.
badass. I never noticed that bomb.
I think you're the first person I've seen to uncover those bomb blocks.
Oh,
Yeah, I
they
didn't
just
notice that
you
those
just fall
either.
down here? Wait, what's the point? Oh, wait a minute. The point is that there's... No, there's not. What's the point of this?
So you can get up
So
like
that you can get back up without having to go all the way around.
Okay, sure.
Even though it's kind of useless because there's only one item in the clock
Hello,
tower.
musicless skeleton Ridley.
I do like how it looks. This is, by the way, the one enemy sprite I didn't make. 99 did.
And then Glitch did the palette for it because the palette I made for it kind of sucked.
Why does he have no music?
Why don't you use super missiles?
Because I don't want to.
Actually, use charge plasma. It's
Yeah.
very satisfying.
He wants to do it
I
the
guess.
proper way, I guess. Even though it still wasn't any challenge with gravity suit and 4 energy tanks.
Hey, it's the last spooker.
This means you get a free voucher to Pumpkin,
Okay, so
which
here's...
means that you can save 15 bucks.
What the... Can I phase through those tiles?
No,
No? Okay, just looks like
no,
it.
it has solid clip data. I should probably clarify those.
Okay, so have I got everything now?
Now it's for to check out my sweet sprites work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 item dots in mansion.
When you beat the game, it'll tell you how many items there are in each area if you reload the save.
I know, but
But it doesn't tell
There
how
are
many
2 items that you can only get after you go to final area anyway, so
how dare you?
Yeah.
hence, well, you'll see the joke.
I mean, isn't there 4 items that's in final area?
No, there's 3 items in final area.
Yeah, because you removed 1.
Yeah, to make space
Ah,
for
there's more screw attack blocks. I see. I understand a little more.
I'm kinda disappointed that Jailbreak didn't find the secret area.
honestly.
Yeah, I did put so much work in those Mega Man Zero things.
Yeah. To be fair, they aren't really useful because of like how close everything is anyways, but I mean, for those who do find them, it's a neat surprise.
We should add something to that place, something cool.
Okay. Wait a
It's the
minute.
evil spider spanning block.
Wait just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. It's probably nothing.
What did you think?
I could have sworn I saw the spider like start to climb up an invisible space.
Might have been a bug or something with
Yeah.
Spiders
Yeah.
aren't bugs.
you know you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, but I wanted to antagonize you for it anyway.
I know. It was a good moment to
Well
roast.
played.
Alright. These graphics mesh really well. Like, surprisingly well.
Well, good games mess up well, I suppose.
Okay, why is that there?
Why is
What?
it there?
Why is that little crumbly space here?
So that you follow the safe room
Yeah,
entrance.
because a lot of people will just skip the save room.
Yeah,
Ah,
I remember that
more.
on 2K2K. I had a save room in the Sector 6 that people just keep missing because they don't realize the symmetry of the room. And I'm like just brushing my head here, thinking, oh come on, why can't you just find that thing?
this is not a normal pumpkin.
Yeah, it's a Contra-inspired pumpkin.
Game Genie cheats. What?
Oh,
Oh.
good job. Most people don't find that before getting map.
Infinite jump cheats. Got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much a space piece.
Did you note the music?
Should be Contra song, because this is a Contra area anyway.
Hey, and screw attack. End game trash. Good.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
Good.
screw that has been delegated to. Pretty
Yeah.
much the last thing that reveals blocks.
I'm gonna get rid of those screw attack blocks because it makes the low percent really obnoxious.
Why do you keep bombing behind the statue?
Because I want you to have hidden something there.
You never know.
Now we see the nice sprites that use the same skulls that space pirates do. I
Oh
also like the
wow.
color
Oh
of the-
wow, that's really unsettling.
Yeah, there's a lot of spikes.
No, I meant the skulls inside the Metroid. That's really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
They flash red when they're up.
And they laugh when they're eating you.
That's so good.
I like how they turn up. Too bad they only appear in 2 rooms, but if you play hard mode, there's much more Metroids to kill.
Yeah. Though I do think we should extend Pumpkin in later versions of
Yeah,
make it a
I
longer
did
area.
think about adding a secret area called Area-ing. That was pretty much as spikes and space jumps
Yes.
and difficult
Everything
stuff.
that makes your hacks hard.
Well, there hasn't been any spikes in my axe yet. Because there hasn't been capabilities to do that before Biospark showed this magic. Also, you flattened this tunnel completely, which is pretty disappointing because it looked cool.
I didn't flatten any tunnels here.
It was glitch, I think.
Uh,
I mean, it's such a small glitch anyway, and you won't even notice it because who will try to like stand up inside the morph tunnel anyway.
well, it seems like everyone is a lot better at these Metroid rooms than me.
Yeah, but still, if you get Metroid's latch onto you by your falling, that's pretty bad.
Well, I don't know. I think you can do it pretty easily.
Okay,
Get them all.
there's where that is. I probably just have to do a thing like... fuck. That. Yeah, there we go. Super
It
missiles.
used to be much cooler when the thing had actual slopes in it.
I still think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a bit of thinking outside the box. And a nice last save.
Hey, you should go back and get that map room at the beginning of this area.
Where's the final door? Is it at the top of the Metroid room?
It's at the top here.
Okay.
Besides, you can't actually break it glitch. It only just makes the funny things. I guess.
So I'll go back and get the stuff that I missed then.
But you go the longer way.
Shut up.
By the way, that one spike that was up was much harder in some versions. But I made it much easier. Which means that the space jump is less useful.
Map room.
One thing that should be added to the pumpkin should be absolutely necessary space jump sequence.
Wait, what? What do you mean unknown item from the map room?
I don't know why that happens.
That's a error. We
I
didn't
should say so.
fix.
Since
Okay.
when did that even happen?
Mega Man X3 and Mega Man 01
Yes.
from the ruined lab specifically. That's the only one of these that
Well-
looks like that.
Does the other ones look different? I didn't notice that.
It was originally sort of a yellow color when you
Yeah, but I
got
think
it.
they were recolored. I think they recolored that.
Yeah. The only one that's got that like little chipping on its edge is from the ruined lab.
That's a good eye. I haven't noticed that. Yeah, they're used. Ah,
Glitch,
nice.
Glitch, do you happen to know what value? Could you potentially make a hidden message or different reliable message based on what people have collected? Okay. Well. So that's how the warp room works. Neat.
There is that one room in hell that that required screw attack.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yes, that's
not
very true.
necessary.
Ah.
I think that one thing we could do in the warp room is make the different sections kind of themed after the areas.
So
Because the tile set has lots of released space because it doesn't use the Mega Man X3 background.
screw attack room's just down here, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's an energy tank. Okay. Do I correctly assume that the maximum is 6 in this?
Yes.
Okay.
We specifically made it not go to the second bar because that would look ugly.
And fill the first one because of the same reason. Also, hello, tiling error. That's
Yeah.
just the background I can see through there.
No.
No, it's not, actually. It's just a fucky tile.
Yeah. Rip.
I think that is just a wrong species 1 block.
Okay. I kind of want to go trawl that one room for the hidden thing, but I've been live way over 3 hours. Do you think I should go find it as I am now, or...
The last item?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in, I mean,
No,
do you want me to tell you?
not the last item, the secret room in Cyber Hell.
Oh. I guess we can kind of point you to around the area where it is.
I mean, I know the room that it's in, and now I won't get hurt by the lava, so...
I would like to at least see the
Yeah, sure.
get the ending.
Huh?
I just wanted to see you get the ending. I wanted to look for the room myself. Because I actually don't know where it is in the room. The secret room.
Well, we can kind of lead you to it, Jer, I guess. So, like, it's on the left side of hell for starters. Like, I mean, you said you knew what room it was in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I just tune out. I've been watching a bit. It's getting a bit late now.
I'm pretty sure I did show you, Ing.
Well, I didn't notice that. But well, I'm leaving now.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah, bye.
thanks for joining us, Ing.
See ya, Ing.
Yeah, see ya.
the second half.
Yeah.
You're at pretty much the same capacity I was at the end of the game. I only found 5 of the 7 energy tanks.
Okay. Just wanted to check that, because that looked pretty suspicious at one point. Oh, the lava does still hurt me, even with grav.
Yeah, because it's blood,
Acid
not lava.
clip data.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop a save then.
It's not this lava. It's not this blood-filled room, by the way. It's the next room.
It's not?
No, it's the next room. It's the one with the bomb slot at the bottom.
Oh. Well, you guys were talking about it so much in the other room, I could have sworn it was that one.
Yeah, because you skipped it up. And you're past it.
So, it's in this room. When you bomb the tile, it will not show up as what you need to use against it. So, just think of places that might. Oh, well.
And he cheated.
Yeah.
Shush.
That's pretty much it.
Interesting. Very curious. That could be a little less hidden.
Well, the thing is, it's completely useless.
So is the other one.
Which one?
The one with the credits.
Yeah. So the credits are a bit more useful, because, like, you know,
As if anyone cares.
it's the credits.
We
Yeah,
gotta get our credits somewhere.
I understand.
We originally did want to edit the, like, credits at the end of the game, but those are
That's-
saved as graphics.
Yeah.
So, no thank you to that.
Meaning they had to take at least a day at Nintendo just to put the credits together.
Honestly.
I mean, I guess you could have saved yourself some tile space if you edited all that, right?
The original Metroid uses text. It's also standard system text, so
Well, the thing is, with Zero Mission, there is so much free space in this ROM. It's unbelievable. Like, anything they quote-unquote did that could be explained as they wanted to say free space, just kind of essentially gets negated in the end because of how much free space there is in this game.
I'm happy that the area I did is the last area. Well, the last area you visited normally.
Well, he still has one more item to get in Mansion.
Oh yes. it
Really?
does, doesn't
In
it?
Mansion?
Yep. Yep.
Jeez. Okay.
There were screw attack blocks there.
Oh, yes, that's true. Where the hell were those?
They're on the same y-axis as the map room.
I was gonna say, they're basically right across from this, aren't they?
Yep.
There we go.
Pew 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 pew. Energy tank.
I frankly really like the idea of the warp rooms being the map rooms. It adds some use to them after you've gotten the map.
Well, that was
Yeah,
kind of
that
the
was the
point.
idea.
It seemed
Yeah.
to make sense.
And indeed it do.
That is one of my complaints with Metroid map rooms.
Just like,
The-
oh good, I got the map.
It's like, but once you fill up the map, they have no use whatsoever.
The warp room was already an idea, but I was the one who pitched the idea of branching them off the map rooms.
Yeah, because originally, I was going to hide them in like specific places, and Nathan was like, "Well, we have map rooms."
Actually, you know what you should have done? You should have had the elevator thing that happens in that one save room
Ah,
be
that would
the warp. So it's just a platform and you just whoop, 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 whoop into it. Or like maybe downward would work better, so you sort of descend into
That's actually
something.
an idea I have for another hack, where you'll ascend. Each area will be like quote unquote a different planet, and then one area is your spaceship, and depending on which elevator you go down, it's like choose your destination. Something like that.
I wonder if we could use that special tool in that computer could learn how to play this.
No. Not Metroid games, I don't think. This is way too complex.
What the hell? Oh god, right, Imago, you mentioned this in the intro text. I forgot.
Charged plasma is recommended.
But did
Why'd
you fix the
squish
bug?
the egg?
Did you fix the bug?
Which bug?
Charged somersault into Imago causes a soft block.
Does it?
That's
Yes.
the one.
Really? I never knew that. I guess don't do charged somersault into Imago.
It doesn't work if you have screw attack.
I don't remember if it does or not. Was that it doesn't, or does it?
I think it said doesn't work if you have screw attack. Does not.
Does not.
Okay, well, in that case.
You have to somersault into him, causing his stinger to come off, then he'll just be stuck in place.
Oh, and then there's the escape sequence. Okay. Hey, friend.
Imago
Almo-
is at it again.
I'm almost done with this. Oh, there is a boss in the escape. You lied to me.
It's Willie Bryan.
Also, yeah, plasma uncharged also just works on this.
Does it now?
Yep. Except that when you go under Mother Brain's eye, she turns into the shooting mode, so you have to stay above her. Well, so you gotta utilize space jump, man.
I can't shoot out of space jump.
Yeah, you can. Or at least
I've
like
done this
space jump,
so...
space
I did
jump
this
over
so
her while
easily.
she shoots, and then fall onto the crumble block, shoot her a few times, then space jump around.
Doesn't seem to be vulnerable.
You have to wait until she finishes shooting. When you fall under the y-axis where her eye is, she becomes invulnerable. See, like when her eye is opening right there?
Didn't Glitch lose a
Oh.
ton of time at this area?
I don't know.
I have serious problems with you making that a crumble block.
Hey, try beating this on low percent without space jump.
I still have serious problems with you making that a crumble
You
block.
made a save state, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's true. I did save state partway through Imago.
Imago is the only boss here that hasn't had its damage and vulnerabilities changed. Which is kind of ironic, seeing it's technically the end boss.
Pumpkin anti-gravity failure.
Evacuate fruit
I
of
like
beans.
those green donuts.
Oh, I see the sprite difference. That's very subtle.
Well, you're doing awesome.
You're doing better than before.
Haha, I did the thing. Oh, no, I didn't.
You're gonna hate the next section, though.
Especially considering I don't actually have power bombs.
Yeah, we put a yellow door there as a tease.
And crumble blocks. Good, good. Okay, I was on board with this until this segment happened. Oh, there is a speed booster route.
Yeah. It's almost like, it's pretty much required for low percent, almost, unless you have task skills in real life without tasking.
So it's like...
You need a power bomb to open back up the other door, and those
Yeah,
don't work anymore.
I'll just reload my save from after Mother Brain so I can try this. Or before Mother Brain. Right.
I have to say, I love the escape music.
Yeah, the escape music's kind of fun. I didn't do it correctly. Ay, ay, ay. I would have been better off just doing the escape the right way.
Hey, the escape used to have lettuce leaves that could only be damaged by missiles and stuff.
Oh,
That
good.
was... Yeah, we kind of fixed that.
Thank you. Thank you for fixing that. That sounds terrible.
They had
It
what?
was.
Where?
The escape sequence, which used to have the stronger lettuce leaves only.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
That. Because we love giving the players heart attacks.
Okay, you got this.
There we go.
you
Oh. Oh wow. Safe state of use.
F it. I've been live for over 3.5 hours.
I mean, unedited raw footage.
Yeah, unedited raw footage. That's the meme.
Still trying to get you. Can you...
Oh yeah, that's a half-scripted sequence. The AI always causes him to be innocent.
Why is this not a pumpkin? 0 out of 10.
That we can't actually
Because
change
those-
those.
Yeah, we can. We can change
Sure
the
you can.
graphics. It's just a pain, and would probably take like an entire 2 days to just. No.
Well, next version. Thunk. Alright, well, that took a long friggin' while. Time to speed up the credits.
Yep. Let's see what percentage you got. Oh well, you got 100%, but I think it was over 2 hours.
Oh, definitely.
So, that still mean return of...
No, no. Return of Adam only happens if you have more than 4 hours or play on easy mode.
Oh, and you didn't change this either.
We can't.
Sure you
I
can.
mean, no, we can. Except, no.
Are you getting on their case?
I am getting on their case.
That's not.
Hey, it's a miracle the safe stations work, okay?
Yeah, true. No, this hack's been really friggin' impressive. I'm just kind of giving you crap for not changing minor things.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Um,
Oh, so you did
TOS?
get under 2 hours.
TOS.
terms of service?
Oh, it's this one.
Well, I approve, but now that I'm getting banned from Twitch, thank you for that.
That's not enough to get banned from Twitch.
Yeah, it probably is, I don't know.
Because it doesn't have any nude parts.
Softcore porn has been added to the options screen. Good. Good. I'm happy that that's what you called that.
And better Metroid. Better game?
Oh,
Did you
we can
see
look
that?
at it again.
Better game has been added to it. It actually works, which is the weird thing, because I sometimes get things where it won't work.
Okay, well, that was an experience that took 3.5 hours. Thank you very much for making that and joining me and all of that good stuff and putting up with my 40 minutes of tech issues in the beginning.
No, that's just streaming in a nutshell.
Yeah, the issues would have come up eventually the next time we tried to steal, or when I tried to stream from VBA.
Yeah.
So better now than when we're actually doing our Monday streams. Speaking of,
Demos.
come back Monday on 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for him and I streaming stuff. This Monday coming up, by the way, is the first levels of various video games
Oh, interesting.
and an analysis of how they structure.
Notice how weird shooting looks in the demos, by the way.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Alright, well, thanks for the stream. That was fun to watch.
Indeed. Have a good night.
You too.